What's going on, Dodgers Nation? Doug McCain here. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at DMac_LA. Today we're going to be talking about the Dodgers 28-man roster. We're going to be previewing the Dodgers catchers for the 2022 season. I caught up with Will Smith last week at Dodgers spring training. We're going to drop that interview and so much more. But first, for all latest Dodgers news and rumors all season long, be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and if you're going to see us post even more Dodgers content, smash that like button. Really helps out the channel. And as always, some of your takes down below in the comment section. Today's Dodgers Nation question of the day. 1, will Smith make the All-Star team this year? And 2, over or under 30 home runs for Will Smith this season? And do you think he's the next great Dodgers catcher? Let me know down below. And for all latest Dodgers news, head over to DodgersNation.com. So we are just about set for opening day, and the Dodgers 28-man opening day roster is pretty much set for position players. They're going to carry 12 in the opening series against the Colorado Rockies, which opens up Friday, a 1:10 start, and you're going to see Mookie Betts, Freddie Freeman, Trey Turner, Max Muncy, Justin Turner, Will Smith, Cody Bellinger, Chris Taylor, Gavin Lux, Edwin Rios, Hanser Alberto, and Austin Barnes. So we've seen some of the moves they made in the recent weeks, and this is going to be the 12 position players that will make the Dodgers opening day roster. Now, when it comes to the catcher's position, of course, you have Will Smith. We're going to break his game down in just a second, but also you have Austin Barnes. So Austin Barnes, a trusted catcher as a backup, a guy that he knows how to call a great game. Pitchers love working with him. He knows how to get that strike at the bottom of the zone. Yes, at the plate, he is a below average bat, but a very sturdy backup catcher. Now, who is the emergency catcher? Well, now it is going to be Hanser Alberto. So Hanser Alberto, the emergency catcher for the Dodgers. But this is going to be a big year for Will Smith. So Will Smith, you saw last year, he continued to ascend. He was close to making the All-Star game, but didn't. This year, I'm telling you right here and right now, Will Smith is going to make his first career All-Star game. Last season saw a slight dip in some of those power numbers, but I think this year they go up again. He starts to surge, and I think this season he is going to hit 32 bombs for the Dodgers, and by season's end, he is going to be considered the best catcher in all of Major League Baseball. Now, I still see some people out there that say, hey, Will Smith, he's just an offensive catcher, that he leaves more to be desired as a defensive catcher. Well, he continues to improve as a receiver. In 2020, he posted a -1 strike zone run saved. Last season, that number was at 8. And you see that run saved by affecting the pitcher's ERA last year at -3. He can improve as a game caller. That's a part of his game that he'll continue to get better at. In 2020, he posted a -2 defensive run saved. Last season, that number was at 5. You look at his frame rating, that was at -4.5 in 2020. In 2021, he improved that mark to 1.8. So he continues to improve as a defensive catcher as well. And then offensively, he's going to benefit from the designated hitter coming to the National League, because you'll see days where Austin Barnes is behind the plate, but you're going to see Will Smith in the batter's box. So that's definitely going to help the Dodgers offense, going to help Will Smith continue to ascend as the best offensive catcher in all of Major League Baseball. So I'm telling you, Will Smith is going to pretend that baseball is Chris Rock's head, and he's going to be hitting home runs all season long. No, I'm just playing. By the way, I still can't believe that there were baseball fans booing the baseball Will Smith last week at spring training.
Is shared. It's the 20th year of this facility, by the way, and it is shared with the Kansas City Royals.
Hey, you guys are messed up. Come on, that's the wrong Will Smith. That Will Smith hits baseballs, not Chris Rock's. But last week I caught up with Will Smith at Dodgers spring training, and we talked about how he's feeling this spring, him making the All-Star team this season, his mindset in pressure situations. Here's my interview with the Louisville Slugger.
Not even 2 full seasons of games, you've already established yourself as one of, if not the most complete catcher in the game. How have you been able to have so much success so early in your career?
I've really feel like I put in the work. It's kind of how I've always gone about, anything in life, really, baseball especially, is put in the work and get things happen, and that's what I've done. Just grind and work, and surrounded by such good teammates, and just trying to learn from them as much as I can.
You hit a bomb the other day. How are you doing as far as your ramp-up time right now? Where are you at?
I feel good. The body feels really good. really put in the work this offseason to, recover from last year, but also get in shape for this year to handle, the heavy workload. And but yeah, I mean, swing feels good, catching feels good. Obviously, still working on some tweaks, getting some timing stuff down. But overall, in a good spot right now.
Now, is there anything that you're working on specifically at the plate as far as improvement goes?
I mean, not changing anything drastically from last year. Just little things here and there, some timing stuff, some stuff with my hands, and just kind of fine tuning and just trying out a couple things.
How has this shorter spring training kind of affected your work with the pitchers?
It really hasn't affected it too much. I mean, we're still the same conversation you had in the spring, and it's really just helping those guys get to where they need to be. Providing the feedback they need. But I mean, our guys are so good here. They know what they need. They know what they need to do. So it's just kind of improving on all that.
A lot of people have you making your first career All-Star team this year. How big would that be for you, especially considering that it's going to be played in Los Angeles?
Yeah, I mean, something you dream of as a kid is to be an All-Star, and I definitely believe I can do that. And so yeah, I'm just going to go out, every day and play as hard as I can and try to perform.
You've gained a reputation as such a clutch hitter. Ice in your veins. I dubbed you the clutch prince of the ravine. What goes through your mind in those situations?
I'm able to keep it calm, not, get too excited, get too emotional in those situations, and just kind of slow it down. And had a little, I've had some, just a lot of confidence from, doing it in the past. And, each time I come up with those situations, just embrace it and, just try to keep it simple.
All right, well, thank you very much for joining us, Will. Best of luck on a great season, man. Thank you very much. Thanks for the time.
Smitty from Wire to Wire was really one of the Dodgers' most consistent players in 2021, and he really established himself as one of the premier offensive catchers in all of Major League Baseball. And my favorite thing about the Louisville Slugger is he has something you can't teach. He has that clutch gene. He showed it again last season. He led the Dodgers with 7 home runs and 17 RBIs in late and close situations, and he had one of the moments of the year when he had a giant walk-off home run versus San Francisco.
An 0-1, hits one a ton, way back, it's gone!
So 2021 was Will Smith's first full season as a starting catcher in the show, and he slashed .258, .365, .495, had a .364 WOBA, a .130 WRC plus a 4.6 F4. So how do those numbers rank among all MLB catchers? He had an .860 OPS, that was tied for first. 25 home runs, that was third. 76 RBIs, that was second. A .130 WRC plus, that was first. A .364 WOBA, that was first. He led all big league catchers in WAR at 4.6. Now, in his first 74 games of the season, he was solid, an .800 OPS, 10 home runs, but he really started producing like an all-star in the second half of the season. In his last 56 games, 226 plate appearances, he posted a .936 OPS, had 15 home runs, 44 RBIs. His best month of the season was in August, where he posted a 1,043 OPS, hit 8 dingers, had 17 ribbies. Now, he did have those reverse splits last season where he had a .912 OPS against righties and a .732 OPS against lefties. 19 of his 25 home runs came against righties, while 6 of his 25 came against southpaws. So you want to see him begin to crush lefties with more regularity. Now, in the postseason, he slashed .250, .365, .500, had an .865 OPS, hit 3 bombs, had 2 doubles, had 8 strikeouts to 8 walks. Average-wise, you want to see that go up, but he did provide the pop. He was second on the team in home runs in the postseason behind Chris Taylor, had that .865 OPS. Looking at his MLB percentile rankings from last season, Will Smith was in the 68th percentile in average exit velocity, the 81st percentile in expected on-base average, the 70th percentile in barrel percentage, the 74th percentile in whiff percentage, the 90th percentile in chase rate, the 83rd percentile in walk percentage. He actually led all qualified catchers in walk percentage last year. He was in the 70th percentile in hard hit percentage, the 74th percentile in expected slug, the 57th percentile in max exit velocity, and if you look at the framing, the 67th percentile. So last year in his first full season, you saw an improved plate discipline from Will Smith. He actually led all qualified catchers with an 11.6 walk percentage, also had the lowest K percentage at 20.2%. He had a 237 isolated power. That was second among all catchers with at least 500 plate appearances. So offensively speaking, there's no question that he's among the game's elite when it comes to catchers. But let me know down below in the comments section, is Will Smith going to make the All-Star team this season? By season's end, will he be considered the best catcher in the game? Over or under 30 home runs for Will Smith this season? Let me know down below. My name is D-Mac. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at DMac_LA. For our latest Dodgers news and rumors all season long, be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and if you want to see us post even more Dodgers content, smash that like button. And until next time, think blue, bleed blue, and I'm out.